Well, hopefully everybody's doing well. Figured to get on here and talk to you a little bit. You know, the police have a 21-foot rule. Guy's 21 foot from you, if he's got a knife or something like that, he could actually, have enough adrenaline, enough fortitude to still do you some damage, harm, or kill you. So they call that 21-foot rule. When you're sitting in your house and your front door, back door, doesn't matter, is 10 foot from you, 15 foot from you, whatever, 6 foot from you, and somebody's pounding or trying to bust that door in, that's within 21 foot. What happens when they come through that door? Because you can't shoot them through the door. That's against the law. You can't do that. By God, you're going to go to jail. But if you're a cop, you can. What happened to equal protection under the law? What happened to your fear of your life and your family and your children? The whole 9 yards. You know, it's kind of funny like that, isn't it? The same rules don't apply to you. It's just kind of like with the banking system and what's going on and financial system, I should say, in general. You're going to feel some pain. By God, we're going to have to, keep raising rates, and you're going to have to lose your jobs. And, oh man, you're going to have to feel that pain. You're going to have to go through some pain. But this is a guy that's standing up there with tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, telling you is you're going to have to go through some pain. There again, doesn't apply to them. Just like this so-called, whatever you want to call him, leader of this country, gets up there, first thing he does, quit drilling, no pipeline, blah, blah, blah. And now gas prices have to go up because you have to feel pain because of some fallacy bullshit. There's more oil we know what to do with right here in this country. But you're going to feel the pain because they're a bunch of, doesn't apply to them. How they had a little game up at Notre Dame or whatever, and how the jets were lining the damn tarmac and stuff, just waiting to take off. Private jets, we're talking little Learjets and stuff. I mean, just tens, if not hundreds of them, just lined up waiting to take off. Well, man, you have to walk blocks, get in a shuttle or whatever else. Not them. It doesn't apply to you. You got to feel the pain. My attitude's real simple. You didn't make the policies. You didn't make their bullshit laws. Most of them are unconstitutional anyways. And they don't have the right to tell you in the first place. Well, they'll try to tell you they got the right. But they don't. Why? Because they claim the right. They claim the right. They say that's our right because they claimed it. Well, what happens when you say, I don't fall under your jurisdiction? Oh, you're all in the right. No. People want to argue the bullshit corporation and the corporate identity, the straw man and all that bullshit. Well, that's all bullshit. Call it whatever you want. Fact of the matter is you're a human being made in God's image. For all this God gave you. Gave you free will. Made you a free man, woman. And you're going to sit here and be treated like a slave. You're going to let them enslave you because of this, that, the other. Don't consent to their bullshit. Oh, of course, they'll stand there with 5 or 6 cops surrounding you because they're the law. Well, There's going to be a day when they're outnumbered, and they're going to ask for mercy. They're going to ask for quarter. Well, what happens if it doesn't happen? Well, it'll be a sad day. You need to stop and think about what you're doing. Just like the banks and that, the people go and they take out a loan or this or that, and the bank just, it's an unconscionable contract. It's all one-sided, and the house is deeded or whatever. It's in your name. The car's in your name. Oh, we have a lien holder. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. And then the lien holder, they go out there or the bank, and they go out and they get into all kinds of risky investments to make more profit. They go gambling like Las Vegas to make more profit. When you sign that, in confidence that they would be there for you, that they were going to be responsible, and they weren't going to go out and do some crazy schemes and end up for the bank to go belly up. You count on them to be responsible. But that doesn't matter. I mean, when you stop and think about it, they breached the contract a long time ago. See, what I'm really getting at too is, if you stop and think about this and go back to a whole bunch of stuff, screw this corporation shit. We're not they want to tell you, oh, we made this corporation and this and that. You know what? Did you agree to it? No. Are you a corporation? No. You're a living, breathing individual. That your rights come from God. Screw the Constitution. Screw all this stuff. Your rights come from God. They want to try to take your rights come from them. They allow you. They don't allow you shit because they don't have the control or the authority. Well, they try to say they got the authority because they will claim the authority. And it doesn't matter, they'll railroad you, they'll kill you, they'll stomp your brain in. Just to keep everybody else in line, because by God, that's going to happen to me if I don't comply. There'll come a day when compliance is not conducive. When complying is futile. It's going to get really ugly. And I pray to God it doesn't, and I pray to God all these people come to their senses. But it says in the Bible, this has to happen. And these people that, we're going to get caught up in the rapture. Oh, I'm going to bypass this. I'm going to go to the rapture. Well, I'll tell you, I got news for you. Most of you are going to hell, like me. I mean, I'm not that good a person. I mean, what the hell? I'm going to hell probably. And most of us are going to end up there. Unless you change your ways drastically real fast. And can prove you're a righteous person and deserve and follow God's laws and commandments. Not these people. They have nothing to do with your salvation. God, Jesus, that has to do with your salvation. So, they want to sit here and tell you what you're going to do. And they don't have the right. Oh, you got to have laws. We do have laws. God's laws. And God will take care of it. But going back to the rapture, a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm not going to make, I'm going to go and I'm going to be blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, people, it says right in the Bible, Jesus doesn't come back. At the end of days, Armageddon, and cut the days short, for even his elect will perish. Does that tell you something right there? His elect will perish. So not everybody that is a good Christian is going to end up being raptured. Maybe he got it all wrong, because he says at the end, he cuts the days short for even his elect will perish. So not everybody makes it through the rapture. There's a lot of good people left, obviously. His elect. All his elect? Some of his elect? I don't know. And the only buddy that knows that day is God himself. Like I said in the previous thing, these people that put dates on this and dates on that, they don't know. How many times, oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I mean, you just keep hearing this over and over. Oh, you need to prep this, you need to do this, you need to do that. And that's all you're hearing. We're still here. Oh, will it happen someday? Someday. Don't know what day that's going to be. But yeah, someday probably Russia's going to get pissed off with us to get done screwing around with us. They've showed a lot of restraint. And so's China. And sooner or later they're going to get tired of our bullshit. And they will strike. And they'll probably use little North Korea as the pawn to do it. But, anyways. They will. Sooner or later it will happen. Don't know when. Don't know what day. Live your day to the fullest. Live your life. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy God's creation. Enjoy what God's given to you. Have the happiness and joy in your life. God's people don't fear. There's no fear. They don't fear this. They know it's going to happen. It's inevitable. So people, all I can really say is repent of your ways. Have community. Love one another. Treat thy neighbor as thyself. Love God with all your heart. And do what's right. Do it to glorify God. Remember that. Do things to glorify God. That's really about all I got to say. If you think I'm full of shit, say so. Got a different opinion on it, say so. You don't come back. You got one life. So, enjoy it. Live it. If there's things you want to do in life, go do them.